It's Heidi and it's Wednesday and we're talking about literature and what are you reading? You know, we often think about when we're reading a book that we are reading the text, but there are some fantastic books out there that have no words, and that allows us to create our own stories in our imaginations or to use these images as story starters when we're creating our own writing. One author that I love is David Weisner. I have 3 of his books here with me. He's won the Caldecott Medal and he has won the Caldecott Honor books. Fascinating illustrations. They're so alive, and all of the characters, you see how much I love this book, the pages are falling out. The characters just come to life in such a fanciful way. Fanciful? That's an interesting word. I don't even know if it is a word. I'm going to show you this book. It's called Flotsam, and many of his books are in the library here at Norwood in Levangen. Flotsam starts out with a boy who's at the beach, and you can see it's set up a little bit like a graphic novel. And he finds a camera. And the idea of a camera as a means of capturing story is a whole lesson in and of itself. But he finds this camera and he discovers the pictures. This is film. Some of you don't know. Film, you used to have to take it in and have it developed. Now it's all digital. And he looks at these pictures and he finds all kinds of crazy things happening. And then when he looks deeper and deeper and deeper into the pictures, he starts to see people who have found the camera before. And he goes back in history and he goes back in time. And even these pages here are a great way to tie in English and picture books and language with other subjects. Think about geography, think about history, think about social studies, all of those things that could be incorporated into these pages. And if you look carefully at this one, you see a Sami boy. So we have a little bit of our own Norwegian history in there as well. So he finds these pictures that go back in time. There's the Sami boy again. And then he takes his own picture and then with all these other pictures, and he throws the camera back in to the ocean where it's collected by many different kinds of fish, and in the end found by a different child in a different time in a different place. All without any words. Fantastic. Another book of David Weisner's is this 7 Sector 7, and it's a little bit more It has a little more fantasy in it in that the boy befriends clouds, and it's sort of his adventure with the clouds. Again, not a single word, but a very complete story. So think about your younger learners who don't have the vocabulary or the ability to read a text that they can read through the story. Younger learners who often look at a book that has text and make up their own words anyway. Older learners could take this and tell their own story. Wordless picture books. Check him out. Fantastic author and a great tool for your classroom. See you next week.